Hello, I'm Mónica Rezman. I'm an artist that is exhibiting my work at the Cultural Center Hartii, and the name of the exhibition is The Hour That the Grass Grows. You know, I have different ways of beginning pieces because my mind is always so full of ideas. And I try to record a lot of my ideas in my sketchbooks, and that promotes a lot of the way I approach beginning a piece. Sometimes I just take a piece of cloth, which I work with, canvas, linen, cottons, but mostly like I start making big forms on the shapes and then I add to it. If you look at a lot of artists' works, they mostly have a color theme going on, which I do have. You know, clearly I work with a lot of greens and blacks, creating a lot of contrast. Being on social media, being on Instagram and seeing so many really, really good artists that inspire me, I think is where I get a lot of my inspiration. But I think also living now in a home that has a lot of different greens that I have to walk through to get to the house has also inspired me. I think it's partly nature too. I went to art school for college, and I studied painting and textile design. Then later in my 30s, I attended a school in Italy of representational art. I mean, learning how to paint like masters painted, and it was all representational. It was about looking at nature. So, and then I came back to Chicago and I spent 4 years at the School of Representational Art, making portraits, still lifes, and I spent 10 years of my career working like that, and I felt like it kept me too restricted, and I was working too hard trying to get the figure correct, and I realized I'm really not that great of a figurative painter. And when I started working abstractly, it opened me up and created a lot of freedom and openness in practice. Gives me a lot more opportunities to make work using the textiles. The softness of them, you know, the pliability of them, that they can move around a lot, and I can sew on them, I can cut them, I can restitch them, I can rearrange them. I've been working with textiles since I was a child, you know, making clothes, embroidering. So it's something that is just, I'm comfortable with. Oh my God, as I've said before, I love working with all of you. So professional and so kind and so inspirational the way you do everything and help the artist. And that's what I love about it, that, you know, you're there for the artist. That's my favorite thing.